Okay, we're doing this. So we are back to strength training for runners. And the cool thing is we're going to be basically building up throughout the season. So the workouts are going to build on each other. So tonight we're going to start with some real basics. We're going to start all of our workouts with walkouts. So instead of our hip hurdles, which were great for our hips, we're going to do full body thing. So everyone start with really great posture. And let's get going here. So when I say walk out, we're going to start from all the way at the top. So I want you to get just huge and tall, really tall. And then I want you to forward fold down so your fingers are as close to your toes as you can get them. Now, for some of you, that might be your shins or your knees, but if you can get them to your toes, great. And then walk out until you're in a downward dog. Just say hi to that position for a second. Then all the way out to a plank where when you're in the plank, I want you to take a look to your left. See how far you can get your neck looking left, and then do the same to the right. This is going to be us testing our neck mobility every week, and then go ahead and walk it back. Feel that downward dog. Walk it back. Feel your knees, your toes or around your toes, air around your toes. Roll it up all the way to tall. And let's do it again one more time. So go for it. I want you to come down again, fingers getting to your toes. We're going to do this as the start of all of our strength training for runners. And then we're going to do different warm up and we're going to go through some sets. We're going to build up starting from squats today, some side lunges, and then some hinged position work. But everyone just needs weight and a band. We're going to use that sort of every time. I see everyone's coming up, opened up, and then let's go ahead, hang on to something, and let's do some leg swings. So we've gotten sort of every muscle in our body working. Now, before we really get going, let's just get our legs moving without us having to do much, just get some momentum moving us through. Lots of us were in this position today. I know I was too much, sitting actually curled up on the couch, not because I was sick, but because it was a comfortable spot for me to do work. And then I would unfurl myself and just feel like, what have I done to my hamstrings and my back? So if you're feeling like that, we can undo it here, switch sides, switch it up. All right. So for those of you who don't know, I'm just getting over freaking COVID. We had a wonderful trip away. It was perfect. And we came back to a new roommate. COVID, not cool. Did not invite the COVID roommate, but it was here. Hung out with us for New Year's. Hang on, stop there. Let's get some ankle mobility. We're going to do calf raises, but before we do, get the crinkles out of your ankles. So just up and down, just make sure your ankles are moving. And then let's get started here. So we're going to come up into a calf raise, top of the range of motion, and right back down. So I'm not hanging on to anything, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't. So decide what's best. If you can come up to the top of range of motion, hang out there, and then come down without falling over, you don't need to hang on. If you can get to this top of range of motion and fall over, then hang on. We're going to do this for 15 more seconds. All right. So I'm so annoyed at the whole COVID thing because I'm stuck at home, but otherwise I'm just everything's great. I'm super happy to be back. I'm really excited about this Run Booster program and I'm really glad you're here. So stopping there, let's just go from feet up. So let's hamstrings, let's get in some hamstringers here. So nice long legs, get your toes towards your chin and little scooping motion here. Good. All right. So a little bit of a scoop. Bring your chest towards your knee. Let's just do a couple more here. All right. And sweet. All right. Single leg hinge. This is the test for who was doing balance while we were not working out together. I'm going to tell you, I went to try one before the workout and it did not go well. So don't look at me, but we're going to do our single leg hinge. And what I want you to do is have both arms hanging down. And the reason is then you can see if your arms aren't even, you know that your shoulders aren't even. So I want you to come down, keeping your shoulders back. So you don't want your hands coming towards the ground, but you want to keep your shoulders back. Just take a look at your fingertips. Are they even? Then you know your shoulders are. Hopefully if your shoulders are, your hips are. And then come back. Let's just do 6 on this side. So everyone go ahead, stay on this side. Let's just go for 6. Here's 1. Actually, you did 1. Let's count that one as 2. Here we go. Another one is 3. How's everyone doing? Feeling like you're a balanced ninja? I got a high five and I got someone falling over. You know, it's like 50-50 out there. Good. Okay, I think we're at 4 or 5. So one more. And when you get to 6, go ahead and switch to the other side. If you're feeling like you've never stood on one foot before in your life, it's okay. Remember, we're just doing 6. We're going to work our way up, and you know, in no time, you're going to feel like you got this back. All right. So again, trying to keep your shoulders back, which is sort of weird because when you get your arms hanging down, there's sort of a human nature to push towards the ground. So just keep your shoulders back and just watch those fingertips that they're even. All right. Hopefully you've got 1 or 2 more. I think we got that counted correctly. And then join me on the ground for a half kneel. Got some mobility here. All right, so for our half kneel, I want your knee facing forward, and then I want you opening up through the chest as you push forward. So we're just gonna go a couple times here in this position, then we're gonna change our foot position. So we're opening and closing, just getting wide. This is me just forcing you to do an air hug for me because you missed me. Thank you. Just big hugs. I know, you too. Yes. Okay, I'm annoying. Thank you for humoring me on that one. All right, and now let's take the same foot, just move it out. Now let's go up. So now you should feel stretch through that inner thigh adductor. Still getting mobility through the hip and ankle. Couple more, and then we're gonna switch sides. Good. All right, go ahead, switch sides. So again, now we're facing forward, so that foot is facing in front. We're gonna open up, go back to those hugs. All right, so I have queued up a video of marine iguanas swimming from our dive trip. So if you want to see it, just stay on after and I will play it. It's like a minute and a half. But if you've never seen an iguana swimming, it is worth staying on. Okay, switch your position, stay there, and then let's go ahead up. So same thing, really see if you can get your knee over your toe. So spoiler, marine iguanas swim with their arms and legs down and they just use their tail and it's adorable. Way more adorable than me doing that. Okay, 2 more. And so wait, okay. I want everyone to grab whatever weight you've got and let's see it. So we want something kind of light. We are starting, our first set is going to be squats. So I don't need anything heavy. If you have multiple weights, this is a good time to just have them out so you can test it out. So all of our sets tonight, we're gonna just do 6 reps. We're not going big here because I don't want anyone to be super sore. I know it's been a minute for some of you doing a workout with me. So the first exercise is that we're going to have our weight up offset. So when we have a weight offset, that means there's only one. It's not in the middle. Now, check your feet, everybody. I want you to feel your big toe on the ground. You don't even have to look yet. Feel your big toe on the ground, sort of push it down and see if you can get your arch engaged. Check out your knees. It might be that you take your knees, push them in, and then open them up, and now you feel that arch come up. Now, if you feel that and you feel your big toe pointing down, you're ready to go. All right, this other arm, have it out or on your hip, doesn't matter. We're gonna come down for 6 squats and we're gonna go nice and slow. And at the top, we're gonna do a shoulder press. So it's gonna look like down and press. So that's 1, stopping here, tight, tight, check it, and then come back down. That was 1, okay, ready? Here we go. 2, this is our position. We want to hold it for a second. Nice. All right. Here's 3. Yes, looking good. Okay, come on back down. So it's like we're holding a plank when we're holding that position. Here's 4. Good, nice and tight. All right. Here's 5. Check it. If it feels like your abs are engaged, you got it. Here's our last one. Nicely done. All right, go ahead and switch sides, switch to the other side, and then let's go for it. Come on down, push up, feel it there. Nice hold, good. All right, here's 2, push it right up, Good. All right. And 3. Good. If you're feeling like, wow, this weight is hard when I'm holding it up there, then you've got a good one. That's 4. If you're feeling like it's too light, you can upgrade for that next set if you've got it. Nicely done. And here's our last one. Hold and hang out for a second. Okay, perfect. The second part of our squat set is that we're going to do a goblet squat to a chest press. So for a chest press, you want to hold the weight in a way that you can come out and in. So for me, I can hold it up and down. I can also hold it side to side. So if you have a kettlebell, you can hold it a bunch of different ways, whatever is comfortable for you. But the point of this set is that we're going to get comfortable in the bottom position. So we're going to come down into our squat, and then we're going to do that chest press in the bottom position. So we have to hang out there for a second. So everyone get your weight up, feel your feet. Do they feel like they did the last time? Knees, glutes tight. Here we go. Come on down, hold that bottom position, chest press out, back and up. Good. So we're staying down in that position for a minute, right? Well, not a full minute, but you know, more than a second. Here we go. 2. Nicely done. All right. If this is hurting your back, the weight might be too heavy. Here's 3. Or maybe it's your form. So you can try holding the weight a different way. What is happening in Emily's screen? I feel like there's some kind of sock puppet or a possum as a new pet. There's some kind of shenanigans happening. I can feel it. All right, last one. Staying down. Push it out. Nicely done. All right, hopefully everyone feels amazing. Feels like my squat form is no big deal, because we're going to go through that one more time. Everybody, get up into your position. All right, so we're going to hold this position. Hey, sock puppet, why don't you join us squatting instead of shenaniganing? Okay, here we go. Let's do it. So we're coming on down, and then we push up and hold. Nice. Okay, here's 2. Good. Feel your feet. You feel them? Are they in the right spot? Okay, come on down. Up here, glutes tight, abs tight. All right. 4. Nicely done. All right. 5. Good. And here we go. Last one on this side. Good. All right. Let's switch sides. So the workouts are 30 minutes now instead of 45. I went back and forth on this one. Let's go. Come on down. And the reason I made it shorter is I want all of the support work that you do for your running to be less time than you do running or biking, right? So a 45-minute run, that's legit, and someone would do that. Same with 45-minute bike, but want to make sure that you're spending most of your time doing your primary sport and that this is in service of that. So this should be number 5 if I'm counting on my fingers and talking correctly. If it's not, you don't have to join me for this last one, but I think that was it. Good. Nicely done, everybody. All right. So now move around for a second. And then I want you to get into your squat position with your weight by moving those knees around, feeling your feet, getting comfortable at the top of that squat with your feet in the right position and your hands up, holding that weight. Everybody ready? Weights up. Okay, now we got it. Let's go. Come on down, all the way out. Yes. That's it. Okay, come on down. That's 2. Remember, you're staying down nice and slow for that chest press. I think that's 3. Top of the squat is always tight glute. That's 4. Whew. Good. 5. Nicely done. And good. All right. We're going to go through it 3 times, but we're going to go through the 3rd time after we do our other sets. So second set, get a drink. Show you really quick, just two things. We've got a side lunge, so you can hold that same goblet position, and we're just coming there. Again, we're always going to start with good foot feet position. We're working on mechanics on this. We want your foot here to be facing forward so that when you come down, everything's in alignment. Coming back up. The second thing is we're going to be doing hip marches on our on a chair or something. Everyone's near something. So we'll have our we'll have our band on around our feet and then coming forward in that march. So first things first though, grab your weight. Let's get started on our side lunges. We're going to go 2 rounds. So side lunge, just 6. Come to the side, check your feet. Are they good? Come on back. Good. Here's 2. I want you to make sure you're pushing all the way back to standing tall. Good. This is not just our side lunge, but balance. 4, 5, and nicely done. Go right to the other side. Let's do it. Check your feet. And that means either looking at it or just feeling it. You should be able to feel, is it going forward, out, inside? What's it doing? Here's 3. All right. There's 4. Just 2 more. All right. So now grab your band. And I want you to put it over your feet. If you don't have a band, do the same thing we're doing, just without it. That's totally fine. So grab your band, put it around your arches, and then put your feet up either on a chair, on your couch, on your bed. Even if it's something that's just 6 inches, maybe you just have a foam roller nearby, that's fine too. So go ahead, and I want you to lift up with your glutes. So now it's like you're in a plank position, holding up. We're gonna do 6 reps, but how we're gonna do them is, first, we're just going to do 1 march on each side. So you're up into that plank position. Go ahead, 1 march on each side. That's 1 on one side, 1 on the other. All right, so now we're going to do 2 on each side. So now it's just march and then march. Once you've got that done, other side, here's march and then march. So now we've got 3 reps on each side. So now we're going to do 3 reps on each side to finish it up. So just go 1 side at a time. 1, 2, and 3. Same thing, other side. 1, 2, and 3. All right, that's our second set. So let's get back to our side lunges and then hips. So first set, we are really making sure our feet were in good position. Fundamentals, squats. This set, we got these side to side and hip movements. All right, weights up front. Here we go. Going for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here's our last one. So the idea is we're going to keep modifying this workout to make it a little bit harder so that you can see improvements. Check your feet. 2, strength training for runners. Before was a little more random. I was trying to make a lot of different movements. So it was exciting, not boring. I'm trying to make these exciting and not boring. However, I want them to be progressive. And so the workouts will build on each other. So you can tell me after a month if you like that or not. 1 more, if you got it. And then go ahead right to your band. Go ahead, put that on. Let's see if I can, nope, I can't see anybody. All right, you're laying down. You've got your glutes nice and tight. Your body is stiff. So you are really feeling like you are in control. Go ahead and march once on each side. Just once on each side. Good. Once you got 1 on each side, then you do 2 before you switch sides. And then after that, you've got 3. Heck yeah. And once you've got that done, you can come on up. That will be 2 times through. And then I'll show you our third set. All right. If you have a little bit of a heavier weight than you've been using, you might need it for this set. This set has two parts. We are working on our posterior chain, but also some upper body work here. So what it's going to look like is a hinge. You can see my weight is right in towards my knee. And then I'm doing a lat pull. Sorry, you can't see it. So from that hinge position, pull and back. Your weight, if you don't have any weights, I want you to come down and come up to a pulse, and you'll pulse up here. That makes it feel harder than it is. But if you've got a weight, I want you to come down into this position. We're going to stay in this position and get 6 on each side. So everyone go ahead and get in that position. I'll show you the next thing after, because you know what to do. So first, everyone into the hinge position before you pull anything. Try and stick your butt out. And I mean like really behind you, like someone's behind you and you're just like pushing it back towards them. That's weird. I don't know why you would do that. Sorry, bad cueing. Okay, so now that we're in that weird position, go ahead, lat pull up, hold, come on back. Here's 2, come on up, back. This should feel like you've got tension on your hamstrings at all times. If you cannot feel anything in your hamstrings, I want you to get your back a little bit longer and push your hips behind you. All right, 4, hold and back down. Here's 5, hold and back down. And then 6. All right, come on back up. Hopefully you really felt that here. This is like a deadlift style of a movement, but for home weights, we don't have enough. So we hold it a little bit longer instead of having heavier. All right, other side, come on down. Get your hips pushing back. Your feet are still fully on the ground. Let's go. 1, hold and down. Here's 2 and down. 3 and down. All right. 4, neck is long. So you're not looking at your belly button. You're not looking at the screen. Get in your last one, everybody. Nicely done. All right. And then the second thing, we're just going to get into a plank. And our 6 count is going to be 1, 2, 3 on each side, 6 on each side. So everyone, when I don't see anyone, I'll start the count. Everyone down into your long plank. Neck is long. Here we go. Lifting one side. Neck stays long. Ears and shoulders are not buddies. You and I, we are buddies. Our shoulders and our ears are not. Switch legs. Go ahead, pulsing that up. So you feel it in your hamstrings and your glutes. Good. Push the ground away and done. All right. One more time through, and then we get to start from the top, and we'll go through every exercise just right through. So we start back with that lat pull. Here we go. Nice and tall. Shoulders stay back. So it's just like when we were warming up with our hinges. When we come down, our shoulders are even. Here we go. Pull up 1 and relax. Good. 2, relax. Good. If your weight is too light, doing it as a fly will make it harder. 4, 5. Good. And last one. Also slowing it down, always come on up to tall. Slowing it down always makes it harder. Here we go, other side. Hinge, butt comes back, really feel it. Now here we go, pull and relax. 2, relax. Can I pull this off in 30 minutes? That is a question. I'll have to figure out timing of this one, but we're gonna be close. 4, relax. 5, and last one for now. Good. Stand it up, put your weight down carefully, and then go ahead and get into your plank position. We're just lifting one leg at a time. So it's that nice long leg, and we're pulsing up. Everyone join me here. We've got I'm counting that first side. Yeah. 3, 2, other side. Okay, that was kind of a long 6, wasn't it? All right, I'm still remembering how to do this. It's okay. And 3, 2, all right. Now, I do not expect you to remember every single workout. I mean, every single exercise, but we only had 6, but we start back at the top with the offset squats. So make sure all your weights are nearby. We're going to go right from the offset squats into our chest press low squat. Then we'll take a quick break to readjust for the side lunges. So go ahead, coming up, everybody, nice and tall. Let's do it. 1, nice hold up at the top. 2, good. 3, holding good body tension. Look how tall you guys are. You got taller while I wasn't looking. 4, I might have gotten poorer at counting while I wasn't looking. 5, and here's our last one on this side. Nicely done. All right, switching sides. Let's do it. Make sure your feet are in a good spot. 1, 2, nice, looks good. 3, 4, 5, and here's our last one. Nice hold. Yeah, everybody, good work. All right, same weight if you're using that, and let's go for it. Come down low. How your feet feel, everybody? Chest press. Good. Readjust your feet if you need to. Get them in a good spot. Knees come out. You feel tension out on your knees in a good way. Not pain. That's 2. That's 3, 4. All right. I might be a minute over here or 2. 5. Oh, but we started a minute late. Yeah, I'll just say that. 6. All right. Squats done. Get the weight you're using for the side lunges. You can have it in this goblet position, up here, however you want to do it. If it feels too heavy, don't have one, but let's go for it. Just 6, 1, trying to get your feet back to neutral. So we're paying attention to feet this whole workout. If your feet end up here, too far out. 2 more, well, that was 1 more. This is our last one on that side. Once you got your 6, let's do it over on the other side. Here's 2. Good, that trailing leg is nice and long. 3, trying to make these sessions really efficient. 4, really specific. And as I said, progressive. So you will be stronger in June than you are now. All right, hips, get your band, We're gonna switch the order. So when we're on the ground, we're gonna finish on the ground. So we'll do our banded work and then we'll flip over for our planks. So if you wanna keep the band on for those planks, you can do it. So go ahead, get your band on. We're gonna do our hip work, hip marches. Everyone's got your glutes tight, nice long line, your body's a plank. Here we go, 1 on each side, 1. All right, keep your glutes up. Here we go, 2 on each side, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Good, now 3 per side. So now you're really having to hold with that other side. Don't let yourself sag. That's 3. And other side, here's 1, 2, and 3. All right, go ahead, flip over. If you want to take your band off, go ahead. If you want to leave it on, you can do that. I want you 6 pulse from that plank position. So go ahead. You're going to use the band, get it around your ankles. That's going to be easier. I will count. All right, we're in that position. All right, here we go. My sister and I did a Peloton like boot camp workout while we were together, switch sides. Anyway, she made fun of the instructor the whole time, or we did, I should say. So now hopefully she's not making fun of me like, the Peloton instructor. And done. All right. It was kind of easy to be snarky, you know? So hopefully you're being kind out there, audience. All right, other side. Last thing, I definitely went over by a little bit. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. I'll get it figured out. Let's get into our good hinge. Everyone join me in this good hinge. Our weight is near our body, right near our knee. Hips are back. 1, 2. Good. I want you to really feel this through your back, through the posterior chain, through the muscles in your behind you, not your back. It should not feel like a back exercise. If it is hard on your back, see if you can push your butt back more. That should feel better. Last one. And come on up. And let's get to the other side. All right, here we go. Good hinge, hips back in that good deadlift position. Here's 3. We are so almost done. And then the last thing is we're going to just do a really slow walk out to a cobra as our cool down. And then of course I will show you a iguana swimming. All right, for anyone who wants to stay on. So that was it. Workout, 30 minutes. Maybe it feels like I'm on 1.5 speed, but we're going to figure this out together, getting in just the right amount so it feels good. Now, everyone go ahead with me. Forward fold and just hang out there for a second. Get in a nice deep breath. All right, walk it out to a downward dog. We're just doing 1 here, so we're going to do it nice and slow. In that downward dog, you should feel like you're getting a stretch through your feet and your calves. Push your chest towards your knees, head looking towards your feet. And then continue on. When you make it to a good plank, drop your hips down. Look up. Look out in the world. Heck yeah, we are back. And then go ahead, reverse it. And you are done. And I will take you off mute. And I am so happy to be back and to have you guys here. Oh, I'll keep recording in case someone wants to see the, oh, I can't take you off mute. You have to take yourself off mute in case someone wants to see the iguana swimming video. But anyway, so say hi if you want to, please, and tell me any snarky comments. Go ahead, Em.
I was being so kind. You weren't like, come on, Peloton.
That's what I should have done. Oh, it's an elf, not a sock puppet. Hi, Molly. It's a gnome.
Obviously.
It's a gnome.
Got it for me.
All right, show iguanas.
No, shush, Mebulak. The cutest gnome in the world.
It is a very cute gnome. Okay, so let me get the video queued up here so that I will be showing that and not something else weird, right? Okay, here's the screen. Okay, so here we go. Play. Go. Beg you. Can it work? There we go. Okay. So this is not a video I took,
Like
but
Godzilla.
I'm on this on this dive in the Galapagos where why is it not working? Play. Sorry guys. Play. Sorry, this is very anticlimactic, isn't it? I had it all set.
Looks like Godzilla.
Yeah, it's like, I'm coming to eat you.
I'm not sure why it's not playing. Let me see if I can just refresh and see if that will work. I've played it before over Zoom, so that is not making sense. If anyone has any good ideas, I will take them.
Press the play button.
Restart.
There we go. Okay.
Cool. That's so scary. I've already
How
seen it.
crazy.
Me.
Okay, that's a sea lion.
So cute.
They just come and swim with people. And so the iguanas have started going into the ocean because there's no food on land for them. So they dive into the ocean where they can't see anything. They wait and crash into the bottom and then they just eat the algae that's on the bottom. And the sea lions come and play with the people because it's a fun game for them. Oh, okay, here's a good picture of an iguana swimming. How funny is that? No arms, no legs, just all tail. Anyway, you can see there's a sea lion and an iguana. It's kind of amazing. The Galapagos are about the most insane place to go. And if you're